Dealin Hope on Monday night. This is number 19. I can't even believe we're bumping up right against 20 episodes, 20 Monday nights together. It's been a blast. If you're catching the replay, thanks for your time. Thanks for taking a moment and jumping in here and gaining from what's going on. If you're catching it live, come on, let's see some hearts, let's see some thumbs, get some comments in here. We're ready to roll tonight. Good to see you, Beverly. It's going to be a fun night tonight. I got some important things I want to pass on. Hey, Shannon, what's up, man? I'm going to give just a minute for those gathering in, jumping in live. There you go. I got hearts and thumbs are going everywhere. Where are the game changers? I'm looking for the game changers. You know, that's not everybody. Not everybody's looking to be a game changer. Not everyone is really looking to make a difference. Not everyone. Hey, Jody, good to see you. Oklahoma. Hey, Mick, what's happening on vacation? Jumping in out there. Diana's in the house. Michigan's here. We've got Kentucky here. All over the country. Hey, Brian, good to see you, man. Thanks for jumping in tonight. We've got some important things to tell you. I've got quite a few things I'm going to throw your way. Hey, Lisa, how's it going, man? Good to see you in here. Tell Larry we said, hey, maybe you're in here as well, Larry. Good to see you, Kentucky, as well. Again, we're in the house tonight looking for some game changers. Dealin Hope. Listen, we are almost at 20 Monday nights. Deborah's here. Ohio's finally made it. Where's all my Ohio folks, right? Saw West Virginia in here as well. Anyways, thanks for jumping in here. But 20 weeks. I can't believe that we are getting together for this long. And I'm ready to take the next step. I'm ready to go to another level. I'm ready for us to go together into another place where we interact, where we engage, where we elevate your capacity to thrive, where we grow together, where we expand together, where we make a difference at another level. I don't know, some of you may have known me for a long time. Some of you are just starting to get to know me, but you're probably picking up. I'm not really one interested in being static. I'm not really interested in standing still. I don't do very well with just getting something in play and leaving it alone. There's always something growing, always something moving, always something I'm visioning, always something that I'm perceiving that we need to go for more. And when I begin to see you and I begin to interact with you and we engage and connect together, I begin to see things in you. I begin to recognize the potential that's within you. I begin to see the greatness and the magnitude of what you have to offer. And it begins to stir me in a way that says, how can I be a part with you? How can I journey with you and walk with you in a way that begins to cultivate even more of who you are so that the earth gets to experience the full magnitude of who you are and the way Father designed you and the way that you're made and the gift that you bring and the innovations and creativity and the wealth that you have within you that's waiting to be unlocked and tapped into so that the earth becomes even better than it is, so that the future is even brighter than where we are right now. And so I'm engaged in that. I'm committed to that. I believe every heart can live fully alive and that hope is the best atmosphere for that to happen. So we've created this culture of hope to elevate your capacity to thrive, and we're continuing to expand that, to grow into that. And I want to share a few things with that. But first, I thought I would throw this statement out there as we're waiting for a few others maybe to jump in here tonight, is to make a statement that negative thoughts are created by negative beliefs. Have you ever really considered that? Have you ever paid attention to how many, I don't know about you, but I can certainly find myself really having to deal with, even at times, a bombardment of negative thoughts. And they just, and sometimes they come so quickly, it's even hard to process fast enough. And I'm fairly analytical, and I analyze a lot, and I self-reflect a lot, and I can get lost in a lot of loops of negative thoughts that can be coming 100 miles an hour from 100 miles or 100 different directions. I don't know if you've ever experienced that or not. I'd love to hear if you have. I like to think I'm not the only one out there. If you happen to be someone that can be bombarded easily with a lot of negative thoughts, I love to hear about it. I find that a lot of leaders, a lot of creators, a lot of thinkers, a lot of innovators, game changers usually have to deal with a whole lot of negative thoughts and negative processing, and oftentimes get trapped in places that they don't know how to get out of. I'm convinced it's because there is such a magnitude of greatness that is within that's actually trying to get out, but perhaps so many different things in life, so many different experiences, things that did happen to you, things perhaps that didn't come your way, things that didn't work out. A whole lot of these things get piled on top of all that creativity, all that entrepreneurship, all of that thinking, and all of that power that is within you. And all those layers and all those barriers begin to build up in such a way that oftentimes guilt and shame begin to overtake us, because we know within us there's something of a greater magnitude that we're not seeing manifesting around us. And the voice of shame and the deception of guilt begins to eat away at us in such ways it triggers stuff oftentimes so quick our mind almost can't keep up with it, and the emotions begin to pour over. The emotions begin to flare out, and the reality is that it begins to trigger all kinds of things in us. And what I'm finding is that that it is actually negative beliefs that are the generators of those negative thoughts. It's negative beliefs that oftentimes are in our subconscious that we may not even be aware of. It's inside of there, oftentimes deeper than we've been able to look or even known to look at times. And that subconscious belief patterns, the subconscious place where your core beliefs are set, generate the negative thoughts that oftentimes begin to spiral us out of control. So if you can hear it this way, in order to win or in order to move out of the pattern of negative thinking, it requires going into where the negative beliefs are rooted. So in other words, the negative thoughts aren't actually you. The negative thoughts aren't actually the root. They're the fruit. And so we have to be those who believe in who we are, value ourselves enough, believe in the design that we are in the earth to set out in the greatness of who we are. We have to value that to the degree that we're willing to take the time, even get the help needed at times, to get into the subconscious layers of belief systems that have been developed over our lifetime that are negative belief patterns, limiting thoughts that are triggering the negative thinking that oftentimes becomes the battle that we're in. And so just putting that out there for you to consider, to think about, evaluate with yourself. Where are you with negative thoughts? If you find yourself with a whole lot, everyone's gonna have negative thoughts here or there. That's pretty common, if you will. But when there is a constant battle over negativity and negative thinking, limiting beliefs are the cause of that. It's the subconscious place that we have to go look at. So maybe that's something to consider, check out as you're going forward, because game changers, I'm convinced, those who are designed and those who are going to set the new course in a new era, in a new day, are often the ones that have to battle these situations the strongest. So I believe in you. I'm with you. I have to fight and work through these things myself. That's why I can talk about this. And so I might not be talking to everybody, but I know I'm talking to somebody that has these kind of situations, and that's why we're here. That's why we're doing this kind of stuff, and that's what I want you and I to continue to work on, is digging into those negative and limiting beliefs so that negative thoughts are relieved from your mind, and the frequency of your success you can step into that and begin to materialize the things that are actually trapped within you, because negative beliefs and negative thoughts keep pushing and holding them down. All right. So let me step into a few other things tonight. I wanted to, if you haven't got a copy of my new book, Hope Equals Bold, I want to encourage you to go get this. I wrote this in a unique way. That's a 10-day study pattern, a 10-day study guide that goes through 10 key significant topics for you to step into the magnitude of your greatness and live out the boldness to truly be you, to be your authentic self. And so I was just flipping through here on day one. One of the pull quotes says, "A wish is about things that are not yet. Hope is about what already is." Come on, somebody. Hope unlocks boldness. A wish leaves you wondering. Hope leaves you assured. Listen, we've got to find ourselves getting past what we've understood hope to be, because most of us live from the place where hope is actually a wish. And I'm not going to talk. That's not what I want to talk about tonight. But that's just day one. That's just day one getting in this. There's 10 days in this. I want to encourage you to get it at wearethehopeful.com, or you can get it on Amazon. If you've got Amazon Prime, you can have it by 2 days from whenever you order that. So you want to grab a copy of this. And in light of that, one of the things I want to let us know about tonight, or at least offer, and I really want to get your feedback. I really want to get your input, whether you're watching live tonight or whether you're catching this on the replay. I really would love to hear from you if you would have an interest in me doing a 10-day boot camp, a Hope Equals Bold boot camp for 10 days in a row, where I go through each day with you. Now, I'm not going to sit here and read it to you. You can read, obviously, but we can go through each day, each topic that's in Hope Equals Bold, and even expand and enhance what we wrote in here in a live private Facebook group where I can dialogue with you, where you can ask questions, where we can interact back and forth, where we can go through Hope Equals Bold together for 10 days in a row. If you'd be interested in that, in a boot camp like that, to get yourself moving in the boldness of who you are, to see yourself moving in the present reality of hope, to reshape your thinking and reshape your mind into present reality thinking. If you would want to be in a private Facebook group only for those that can do the Hope Equals Bold boot camp, I want you to comment 10 days, the number 10 and days. And if I see you type 10 days in the comment, I'm going to create a private Facebook group. I'm going to put you in it. And then we are going to look at a date and times where we can go through Hope Equals Bold together and do a boot camp together and reshape our thinking, get in present reality thinking, move in the present reality of hope, and live the boldness of who we are. So whether you're watching live right now, thanks for, I see the 10-day comments coming in, or if you're watching on a playback, please type in 10 days and I'll get you put in that private group. So then number 2, number 3, whatever number we're on. Thanks, guys. I see 10. That's awesome. I'm totally cranked to do this boot camp. It's been stirring in me now for a few weeks, and I wanted to get your feedback on it to see if it would even be of an interest, because I felt like it would be. I felt like there would be many. Matter of fact, if you would even tag someone or share this with somebody that you know would really want this and would really benefit from this, let's blow this up to as large and expand this as far as we can, because I know that this book is changing lives. I can't believe the stories and the reports back that I've gotten from those that already have Hope Equals Bold, and the amount of people that are either buying more copies to give out to others, or what I've been totally amazed by are those who have bought one copy and they've literally been passing it around to all their friends and families, just trying to get this info, this revelation into the hearts of those that they love. So thanks for the comments back on that. It's going to be powerful. And then the next thing I got to let you know, holy cow, we're almost there. Bold 2018 is July 26th through July 28th. That's a Thursday night through a Saturday afternoon. At noon, it is our national gathering where innovators and creators and leaders and game changers from all over the country are gathering together in my hometown area of Parkersburg, West Virginia, for those couple days where we are going to be in the electric atmosphere of hope, where we are living in a place of the culture of hope to shape our thinking, to gain what we need, to move forward in the boldness of who we are. And leaders from all over the country are coming in together over those couple days right in Parkersburg, West Virginia. We are the hopeful.com has all the information you need. And here's the deal. I want everyone to get in on the early bird registration. Guys, don't miss out on the least expensive opportunity that you have to get in on this. Angela and I are going to pour ourselves out for 2 days straight to give you everything we've got that's brought our thinking into the place that it is, that's expanded the capacity in our lives to thrive at new levels. After new levels, it continues to go and continues to grow. So if you want to get in with us on Bold 2018, we are thehopeful.com. You'll see the session topics that are off the charts. Serious, guys. I can't wait for you to get the content that's going to be released from this. In addition to that, on Thursday night, we're actually kicking off with our very first ever Hope reception, where we've got a ballroom set aside in a 5-star historic hotel in our area, where we're just simply going to party together, have a great time. We're going to hang out on Thursday night, enjoy one another, receive from the goodness that's going on, and then all day Friday we'll be together, have lunch together. That's part of your registration. The Hope reception and lunch on Friday are all included in your registration. You can't beat that. The value is off the charts. And then we're going to just give into you everything that we've got. So early bird registration is coming to an end literally within the next week to 10 days, if I remember right. So get over to Hope Equals Bold, get your plan set, get others there. It's going to be off the charts. So also, if you haven't, I don't want to just be a bunch of commercials, but I do want you guys to know this. And so many of you connect on Monday nights, and so many of you connect in playback on Dealin Hope. I wanted you to know that I am doing a daily Facebook Live every morning, somewhere between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. I'm going live doing daily topics. Mondays is Mindset Monday. If you didn't get this morning's, man, you got to hop off of here and get over to my wall and get that video today. Boom. Mindset Mondays. Trash Talk Tuesdays. Don't miss the mornings, because we are trash talking fear and trash talking scarcity and trash talking limiting beliefs. And it's just a powerful time to see you move beyond that which is trying to hold you back. You're just not going to take it anymore, right? All of a sudden I heard Twisted Sister singing, "We're not going to take it," right? That's what's going on Tuesdays, Trash Talk Tuesdays. And then probably last week, the biggest one, the biggest response we got was No Whining Wednesdays. That's it. We're dealing with the place of complaining. We're dealing with our struggles of complaining and whining about everything that's not going the way we want it. That's right. We're dealing with it because game changers will not be held up by whining. We're actually breaking the barriers of complaining. That's a pretty serious deal, right? So no whining Wednesdays. Thursdays is God Talk Thursdays. We started calling it Theo Thursdays, or Theo Talk Thursday, because that's the Greek word for God. But God Talk Thursdays, man, just an awesome time. These are only like 10 minutes worth of time. It's not all day. It's not even as long as Dealin Hope. So I just come in the morning and give you a shot in the arm to get you moving as a game changer and set the course, help you set the course for your day and for your week, because when you win the day, you win your game. And then Friday is Finish Strong Fridays. We're doing this every week, Monday through Friday. Each day is a different topic to get you moving and get your mind adjusted to the game changer that you are, so that you win your day and you win your game. So make sure you're getting in on those. And what you can actually do is set your notifications. If you're not already getting notified when I go live, set it up in your Facebook to be notified when I go live. You'll get that notification, and you can jump in there either live with us in the mornings, or you can get the playback, of course, which I would go back on my wall and catch up on all of last week's, because it was a powerful time. And so let me finish our time together tonight with this, talking about game changers and how game changers know how to relaunch. I don't know where you are. I don't know what situation you're in yet. I just know you've got a bunch of dreams within you. I know you've got a bunch of vision within you. I know you have a lot of things that are burning within you. Maybe they haven't come to full fruition yet. Maybe they haven't come to be everything of the way you want it to be, but it's burning within you. Listen to me. Game changers know how to relaunch. Game changers know how to look at things and say, listen, it's not the way that I thought it would be. It's not the way I intended it to be. But you know what? Right now, I can restart. I can relaunch. Right now, in this moment, listen, people don't change. You don't change over time. You change in a moment. You change in the moment that you decide. So you don't have to wait a long time. You don't have to wait for days or months or years to come. You can decide right now to restart, relaunch. Game changers know how to redefine themselves. They know how to rediscover themselves, rediscover who they truly are, peel off the layers and all the debris and all the things that life has tried to pile on you, all the things disappointment has tried to push you down with, all the things that lies and deceit and deception and failures and mistakes and trip ups and all those things that try to pile up on you. Game changers know how to redefine themselves and know how to rediscover themselves. So this is your moment to decide. You're a game changer and you're able to step up in the... I'm going to get up here with my glowing head. You see it shining? Because I'm serious about this. You have the opportunity to rediscover you. Then to not only rediscover you, but literally come into the place of reinventing you. That's what game changers do. Listen, we don't stay down. We don't stay on the ground. We don't stay held up. We don't stay locked up. We don't stay in the cage. We don't stay in the chains. We don't stay in the back of the bus. We don't stay in our past failures. You are more than the sum of your failures. You are more than the sum of your mistakes. Hear this, you're even more than the sum of your victories and your wins. And it's time for many of you to reinvent yourself, to rediscover, to redefine, and ultimately relaunch who you are into a new place, that you move forward in that which is burned in you for a long time, that maybe has got held up or hung up in places, but this is your moment to step forward and elevate your capacity to thrive. Dial in to the high frequency of your success and get moving in your most authentic self. It's time to go. It's time to move. It's time to step into boldness. And the culture of hope is the place for that to happen. It's a culture of hope, the atmosphere of hope that unlocks your capacity to thrive. And so game changers literally are going to continue to change until things change. That's what's happening with game changers. We're unwilling to stay stuck. We're unwilling to keep our feet in the mud. We're unwilling to have our head tucked in the sand. We're unwilling to just stay the way we are. We're unwilling to just be okay with just being okay. We're done with that. We're over with that. We're coming to the place where we are willing to open ourselves to the place of change and keep changing until it causes all the change that's needed around us. Things will not change unless you change. And back to what I said at the very beginning, it's ultimately your negative and limiting beliefs that are in your subconscious that are setting the course of your negative thinking, that's setting the tension and turmoil in your emotions, that has you at a low frequency or a lower frequency of living than what you're designed for, and it's ultimately setting the circumstances that are around you. But you can rise above that, rise out of that, and it comes by being a game changer who's willing to reinvent themselves, redefine themselves, rediscover themselves, ultimately relaunch yourself into all of who you truly are. Forget what's been, step into what's for now. That's where we're headed. That's where we're going. I want you to join me every morning, Monday through Friday, for our daily lives on the topics that are going to fuel you. I want you to be with us at Bold 2018, July 26th through 28th. 2 days of this kind of stuff, right? 2 days of relaunching, 2 days of redefining, 2 days of the atmosphere and culture of hope that will elevate your capacity to thrive. And if you want in on this 10-day boot camp for Hope Equals Bold, comment right now, whether you're watching playback or live, comment 10 days so that I know that you want in on this private Facebook group where we'll set a date, we'll set a time, and we'll go through Hope Equals Bold together for 10 days straight, and you'll be able to gain the mindset of the present reality of hope that unlocks you in the boldness of who you are. All right, guys, trust you got something out of this tonight. Trust you got value from a few moments together. I was so glad to see so many of you. Tomorrow morning's Trash Talk Tuesday, so don't miss that. It's going to be an amazing time. So thrilled that so many of you are connecting, being part of this. Please share. Please connect others. Please get people in on our 10-day boot camp. Let people know about Bold 2018. Let people know about our morning lives so that they can be fueled into the fullness of who they are, because we're a culture of hope, elevating your capacity to thrive, and you're a game changer that's not willing to stay as you are, but you're going to continue to move into the fullness of your true, authentic self. I'm so excited to do it with you and walk together. So let's keep at it. We'll talk to you later. See you in the morning. Have a good night. Connect others in here.